Okay, let me start. But I don't know, I mean, my kata and I were really different. I don't know, maybe because he's young. That's the thing. I wanted to check something. Okay, we have some amulets to sell. Nice. But yeah, forgot to sell. On the stream yesterday, we finally released Hedwin from this land. So he teleported back to Commonwealth. And the thing is, we can release only one person per season. That's the thing. So yeah, now we don't have Hedwin. And yeah, but our wagon can fly now, so we can travel much faster between the local areas. And yeah, a lot of talks. Speaking of, if you didn't notice the name of the stream, it was pretty fun. I was watching the pretty short interview with Darren Corp and Ashley Barrett, and when after they sang the song from Pyre, one of the songs from Pyre, he introduced the game like this is the wizard basketball reading game. It was pretty much fun. I mean, yeah, he is definitely right. Not sure about basketball. For blooming pool, let's go. But yeah, reading a lot. Basketball less. But wizard, I'm not sure about wizard. But yeah, it was a quote. But magic and fantasy stuff, yeah, probably. You and Sir Gilman make a quick search of the lonesome lands of Blooming Pool. However, you find nothing of note. An uneventful trip. But then it gives this knight more time to practice his techniques. But yeah, my voice is pretty much weak. So, yeah. I won't do a lot of voice acting. Won't even try to do it. Sorry. You soon return to the Blackwagon, where the others are preoccupied with their own pursuits. You should have time enough to pursue your vacations. Nice, let's go. Meta companion, I don't need to do that right now. I guess studying private is better, but forage for resources. Stash of goods. Yeah, no. I'll do this, I guess. Despite your growing knowledge of the Book of Rites, you yet struggle to grasp certain aspects of its teachings. Through greater understanding comes the reader's influence. Yeah, we have everything one of two, but I can't do this. Raise this parameter. So again, starting. We are going to start with hope, I guess. You extract a deeper meaning from the words and teachings of the Book of Rites, one you feel in your core, yet struggle to articulate. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. Gain the readers and friends spirit. Okay, nice. More hope. +2 even, nice. So they are going to resurrect faster during the rites. Let's go, continue. And yeah, we can fly, but not now. I mean, we flew here to participate here. Ah, no, here. Yeah, Ridge of Go. So we're fighting those dogs from the beginning. And that song that you've heard in the beginning of the stream. Page reviewed. Nice. Let's check it. Also, it's from my favorite reader. What is the occasion? Nothing on her mind. Okay. Okay, let's check the lore. The 8 scribes, in the words of Galatanian, the Master General, found each of the others in due time, by fate, not by coincidence. The wise Luz Kovorian stood among the trees, gazing at the stars, expecting us. The wild witch, Milis, was so enthralled by my liege's utter transformation, she stayed her sorceries. Balest-born Trista swooped down upon us, but so warned of imminent attack. The mighty man Jumye thus intervened, and shared with us his humor and his hunt. Even the Underking Wars himself sought out an audience with us. Thus we became the 8 and journeyed on together. Yeah, more war every time. Rich of Go in the words of Luz Skovorian, 100 Minds the Scholar. The serpent titan Gendroth turned to brittle stone not long after his death. Of that you may be certain. But yeah, we are going to fight those doggos in the place where the titan was slain. What remains is a flat, elevated basin that stands us closer to the heavens. Upon the fallen Gendroth's height, the stars themselves alight, and you shall know you stand on sacred ground. We set the metal sigils, lit the candle flames, and we emblazoned on the rock-like forms the sigil of our passage to and from this land. And then? This is poetry, or I'm confusing that. And then the stars themselves, they did reply to us. They sang, shining bright, their voices loud and clear. We understood their cadence, and we knew how often to return. No, it's not a poetry, okay. Okay. Finishing this. And let's sell all the useless stuff. Hey guys, same what you guys doing all the way back here. You know, it's not so bad here. I was thinking I got some pretty good stuff. I think you ought to check it out. First, take this. Yeah, I need money. So the buyers just return immediately. Nope. Oh, I can, sell it. And quickness. I need upgrades. That's what I need. 19. Yep. Upgrades is the best thing from what I've understood. More upgrades, please. And this one as well. Okay, now let's upgrade. Dash of Stardust. Inch of Stardust. Yeah. Upgrade for Jodariel. Upgrade for Rookie. You don't need an upgrade. You need a lesser one. You. You know, to be honest, I'd like to release Jody first, for some reason. The Zekas hero, it can bounce off. What if I upgrade? I can't upgrade that, it's a maximum level already. Okay, Tizo. Okay, I guess we're ready. As the sky grows dark over the reach of Go, a hush falls over your companions, especially Rookie. You sense something is troubling him. Something to do with your next adversaries. Ah, yeah, I forgot. He doesn't like those guys. Hey, Cham, I just want to let you know I am pumped and ready to take on the dissidents this time. Ah, okay, so you're ready. Sure am, alright. That Barker, he is not so scary once you get to know him like I do, you know? So don't you worry, cause I sure won't be going easy on him after last time. As Rookie marches off toward the clearing, you notice his grin fade away. In the distance... Nice music. In the distance you hear the dissidents begin to hoot and owl. Hyenas. The music is so cool, by the way. Okay, I might lose today, because I'm sleepy.
Well then, rejoice, because the cycle of the rites begins anew. Perhaps you'll liberate another soon enough. Your chosen adversaries here shall be the dissidents.
Let's go.
Flame to ash, just as you did when last you met. Now, who exactly shall oppose them?
Oi, mates, look at what we have here. Green Cell, is that you? Yeah, Barker, it's me, alright? Well, I'll be. So tell me something then, Green Cell. You gonna go against me this time or keep on being a stinking coward like before, huh? What do I do? 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 Wait. He says he wants to fight. If you can beat him, maybe he'll leave us alone. He will leave the Greentails alone. I can make it worth his while. Greentails, Rookie's family, his mother Reba, and uncles Yalson, Ruder, Robbie, Potter, and Otto. Names. I like those names. Barker? What is it, mate? The ride's about to start. Well, I was just thinking. I know I owe you. And everything. But I've got a deal for you. You like a good deal, don't you? I like a good laugh. More like it, but I'll bite. Green Town, what's your fancy here? I was thinking, if I can beat you here, we're squared away. You let me off the hook. I see. But tell me something, mate. Now, why in this stinging world would I want to do a thing like that? What's in it for me when I beat you instead? Then I'll pay you double what I owe. I promise. But you have to promise too. Curse oaths. Oh, really now? Double nothing? Then is it a... You drive a hard bargain there, mate. But alright, it's a deal. You beat me and my pack right here, right now, and you're debt free as far as I'm concerned. Cause if you don't, I'll be sorry. I'll be fleecing you for all your worth. You, your stupid uncles, and the dear old mom of yours. See you shortly then. Okay, we have to win, I guess. Rookie then turns to you. Hey, so this one means a lot to me. You understand there, chum? Let me go against these guys and I'll make sure we show them up, okay? Guess so. By the by, there mates, my pack and I, we've got a few new tricks we're dying to show you real soon. You sense Barker speaks the truth. The dissidents are more capable than before. We'll see. Each time you face a triumvirate, they gain talismans and masteries. Oh yeah, okay. Gonna be interesting. Mastery special proficiency. Yeah, I remember that. Do not underestimate them.
Now let us begin.
Okay, first of all, you are going rookie. Need a good defender, I guess. But you know, all in. Let's go all in. Maybe. Oh wait. Yeah, Tizo. Oh. He's really small. I remember. Hope 20, present 6. Present 4. Yeah, I guess I am going to take Jody.
Jodariel. It is done.
You are one of us, Grintail. Your fight is ours. Alright then, Grintail, bring it on. Or it's your dear old mom who's gonna pay. Let's go.
Begin. Beware the adversary's aura. Oof.
Oh, I had to.
There.
Ah, frick.
Engulfed within the order.
Nope. Ah, frick.
Banished from this place.
Like this.
Glory to the Nightwings, first of all.
Whew. First one. Pew 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 pew. No, I so love this guy. What's the matter, Grintail? I think you seem a little nervous on your pose out there. Just shut up already, Barker. Let's get on with it. What's that you say, huh? You think you can talk back to me like that, Grintail? You heard me, Barker. Stay out of my damn way. Oh, well, man. Or I'll sink these little nervous teeth into your neck, old chum.
That foolish Barker was a menace to the Commonwealth and is a blight upon the rights. Their Pyre weakens.
Let's go.
Simply
Yeah, 2 versus 3 is not that easy. But okay. I got this. Ah!
oh, boo. The imp did it.
Imp can do.
You have it.
Ah, we're so close.
Bye, Parker.
Ah, shit.
How weakens.
No worries. Got this. Ah, shit.
Or has left your clutches.
They're so aggressive. Okay.
Wherever did the Nightwings go? Now,
Ah, frick.
to the flames. Tizo takes the plunge.
Let's go.
Now end the ceremony.
Okay, gotta wait until.
That cur of yours is banished.
Ah!
Quite foul for the Nightwings. That ought to wake you up.
Almost, almost.
Good. Oh. Oh. The orb.
Ah! Okay.
That Vargas
It's interesting.
sure is rather quick.
Take this.
It's done.
Yay!
The Nightwings prevail.
Rookie did the last blow. Nice.
Victory so narrowly achieved, and thus more glorious.
Yeah, yeah, that was so close.
The rite is ended.
Woohoo! We did it! We got him! Yeep! I can't tell you. You got as fair and square, mate. As fair and square as this stuff gets, right? So my family, you live alone. You said you'd leave them alone. Ease off there, Grintel. A deal is a deal. Now then, me and my pack had better step it up for when we see you and your mates again. I'll be looking forward. Rookie watches him depart and turns to you as his expression softens. Don't you know that? Don't you know what to tell you, chum? Other than I really owe you one. Yay! Nice.
Bask now in the wisdom of the scribes.
Okay, this next team should contain others.
Until the next rite.
Of course, farewell. Okay, but I feel the difference between the first fight against those guys and this one. That was pretty much sweaty. You return to the wagon after you and your fellow exiles bested the dissidents, and find Wolfred waiting for you there. Well done back there, my boy. You are serving your companions well. Now then, I've something that I wish to share with you, if you have a moment. We have discussed the plan, by the way. 27% already. With ambitions, to spark a revolution in the Commonwealth as peacefully as possible. I have a means of measuring our progress toward the goal of it. I'd like for you to have a look at it. First, let's determine where the rites may take us next. Okay. Look forward. I expect you shall again see several shining stars, where once you saw but one. Yeah, let's go. Uh-huh. Several shining, several shining stars, a trick of the eye, or the will of the scribes. Who can say? I, too, once gained this newfound vision many years ago, following my first liberation rite. And I believe only we of the Nightwings have this gift. Realize that in choosing whom the Nightwings confront in each rite, we in turn influence which triumvirate we face when the time comes for someone to be set free. The object I invite you to use contains further details. Okay. Henceforth, you may use Wolfred's planner to see your current progress. Okay. Wolfred's planner, an object that shows the relative standings between the 9 triumvirates in the rites. Whichever triumvirate carries the most favor shall confront the Nightwings for a chance at freedom. Okay. Ого. Ого. Fucking Excel. I thought if online was an Excel simulator, but no. This one. Using Wolfred's planner, you may assess your progress towards your ultimate goal, as well as check the current standings of your adversaries. Yeah, I remember lots of those tables and queries and stuff in if online. At least here we have only 2, I guess. So I don't know. The first rite we just conducted, I won it. Somehow it was really difficult. Wolfred shall keep this information up to date for the remainder of your quest. You may look over it now or anytime in the Blackwagon while searching the stars. So basically, look, 9 victories, 0 losses. That's amazing. Defeats. We're leading or something. I don't know. Right, still next liberation questionable. Liberation race conducted 1. Yeah, that was ours. Additional exiles required. Huh? We need another one? Interesting. Tempers is on the bottom, I see. I don't remember those guys. Wait. Wait, those guys. Those that we fought in the end of the first season. They're on the bottom right now. Interesting. But okay. What choices do we have? This is pretty much closer, by the way. We have only two. Yeah, only two. Okay. Let's check. We have this witch, I remember, and this guy I don't remember like at all. Lando the Liar. He's a cold-mannered head of accusers and bears an old grudge against the Nightwings. Can't remember him like at all. And the switch is here. Let's fight him then. Where is it? Liar. Because I really don't remember him. I remember that witch. It was painful even in the first season, but now it's gonna be something like a total annihilation of my team. I need to practice more, I feel it. Hey, Arzovsky. Almost 500 days. To be exact, it's 495 days today. Okay, humiliating your enemies. Fun. Gonna go humiliate some demons. Okay, good luck with your stream, Alex. Go kill some demons in your Doom 2016. Arzovsky, if you can, please. Could you speak English? How are you doing, by the way? I've heard that you went to YouTube. Code said that, or Tractor. Okay, your next adversaries are to be the accusers, led by one called Lendl, whom I believe you first met many moons ago. He is a tale I hope shall be forgotten. He then tells you what he knows of your next adversary. I see you struggling a little. Lendl the Liar, the first adversary you confronted in the Rites, not long after you took your first steps on the path to freedom. How long have I learned English? Well, mostly last year. Mostly, but I tried to learn it at school and university. But it wasn't a thing. Since at school I learned German for 10 years. But yeah, I used for past almost 500 days, I used mostly Duolingo. If you are interested in that. Yeah, a former constable of the Commonwealth, he gained a reputation for his strict and brutal manner. By any means, he always caught the crook. Once, he arrested a civilian who hated him on suspicion of theft of Commonwealth artifacts that had gone missing. Lando discovered the artifacts himself in the civilian's home. The suspect soon was exiled. Still, he denied the charge even as they cast him downriver. Really, only 1 year? Well, year and a half, I guess. I started to learn, well, as I said, 500 days ago. So more than 1 year. But I tried my best. The crucial thing here is to practice, and I don't mean streams. I had a lot of VTuber streamers who helped me in the beginning to lose my fear, mostly, and then I started to stream. And still, those guys were helping me for a couple of months more. And now I am on my own. That's very good. It really took a bit longer. Well, the only thing I can say, thank you, Welderons. I really appreciate your words. But speaking of, I never asked you before, what about you? How long do you learn English? For how long? The case was investigated further adults away. Suspicions turned to Lendl. It turned out he planted the damning evidence himself, so he was exiled in turn. Lemao. In the downside, he soon became acquainted with the rites, having heard of all of this from several people in high places. 26 years? Mostly writing and reading. Speaking of the mother. I see. Damn. I guess it's more than half of your life. Maybe 3/4 of your life. But now, the only thing which helped me back in my day, it was helping to, like you said, read and write. It's games, movies, anime, probably, with English subtitles especially. And oh, that stuff. Well, games mostly, of course. But you know, it's really good for vocabulary, not for practice speech. Okay. And also work. But on my regular work, I mostly read technical literature, like instructions, manuals, and stuff. But again, this is not about talking to someone. But yay, Welderons. Now I feel more self-conscious. You've raised my self-esteem. In the downside, he soon became acquainted. Okay, you read it. He asserted himself as the de facto leader of the accusers. They bent to his aggressive nature and prevailed many times under his watch. Yet each time his change has chance. Oh my god, chance. Cyber, what the hell? Chance. At Liberty Rose. The Nightwings either defeated him or simply did not show. At any rate, Lendl shall be looking forward to our arrival. I expect we may resume our journey come daybreak. But in the meantime, I would advise taking what rest you can. But yeah, speaking of Welderons, speaking of vocabulary mostly, you have a really big vocabulary, so especially on your streams, I have to think after your random phrase, which contains some pretty much rare word. And this is, I guess, the difference that you have lots of time to master the master your vocabulary. That's the thing. You might notice yesterday when Chartis was here, like I had some misunderstandings. Okay, you beat the one minstrel. Good evening. At dawn, you shall take flight again. Pleasure reveal the distance. Okay. Oh, Rookie is here. Might be funny considering your speaking ability, but your English reading comprehension is on par with the native. Damn, sounds cool. Your speaking ability is okay, you just have that accent. It's the all the other stuff is okay. I mean, I can understand you most of the time. I mean, when you are not using some words that I don't know, but your accent, I got used to it. You read very fast, which also a problem. You need to recite the lines. Oh, damn! I feel your pain. I feel your pain. You know, that's why I'm reading all the stuff when we're playing visual novels. I mean, you are reading too, I know, but this is the thing. Cause if I saw many streamers, they don't read visual novels, and then if you ask them a question about the story and stuff, they might not remember. They might not remember some parts of the story. But I have the same thing. If I'm going to read everything, not out loud, um, I won't remember the stuff, the story, the lore in this game especially. Still, I have some problems with memory, but reading out of loud helps a lot. Accent apart, you really feel the discrepancy between the two. Just okay. Now that's what I meant. Discrepancy. Okay, okay. Difference. No, 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 no. I have the translator installed in my chat. So I need to highlight the word that I don't understand, and I will see the translation. And also I will hear the correct pronunciation of the word. So that's how I'm learning on my streams. From you, from Alex, from Chartis. That's the other way. I think it's cool. It's really cool. Planner, Book of Rites. Which one? The Beyonders. To call the Beyonders a triumvirate is to stay in the other's efforts. Yet I am beholden to describe them here. Pack of bandits. Wait, we read it yesterday. I guess I missed something. This one? To feel kinship with the stars, you owe your everything to them, perhaps one day, even your freedom. Yeah, we read this. Okay, missed the page. Gonna read the whole stuff later. Okay, Ruki. As you approach Ruki, you sense none of his usual anxious energy. I'm free. Then he rushes up to you, a return to form. I mean, I know I'm not. I'm stuck down here with all the rest of you. It's like I finally got to set aside this giant bag of rocks I've been carrying around. Know what I mean? Wanted to say thanks, chum, for giving me a hand with the little situation between myself and Parker. I don't think I would have had it in me to stand up to him unless I knew you and the others had my back. Now, at least old Mama Greentail won't get any trouble from him on the other side. Rookie's well-to-do Kerr family tied to the Commonwealth's thriving mercantile industry. Yeah. He's a freaking smuggler. She's still waiting for her rookie boy to come on home. But at least she won't be getting hassled by a bunch of nasty curs just cause I stuck a lousy deal. So yeah, chum, you ever need something, I owe you one, and then some curse else. He prances out of the wagon, and you found whiteness in his step. Yay, plus 2 hope for rookie. Permanently. Cool. Wish him well. So he is going to resurrect faster now. Okay. I'm pretty curious, why the hell those guys lost so much? They had to be here. But okay. Not my deal. I remember that demon was pretty depressed when we've beaten him on the stream yesterday. What the hell was that kukariku? Yay! I believe I can fly. As I fly aloft over the area of downside prairie where first you paths diverged, you see Jodari peering down at the lands below. You took us through to Hollow Road that first time in memory serves reader, taking sides with Greentail rather than with me. Took me a considerable length of time after that point to come to the conclusion you were not a complete fool. So Jodari has some kind of sense of humor. Hey, watch it there, Jody. My chum here is a real discerning judge of character and has a good direction sense for that matter. I'd probably be stuck in a box still as he listened to you back then. Oh, indeed. They both seem to be in good spirits, reminiscing about old times. Jodari and Rookie gained +1 hope for the next ride. Nice. So that's how we're collecting buffs here, I guess. What this? You saw near to the border of the Sandfolds, where your companions first found you in the downside long ago. There's nothing for you there, and you wish never to see it again. Sandfolds, glass cast downriver, wash up on the southern edge of the downside, in an unlivable waste. Those who survived the river journey are then left to struggle. Sorry. Okay, I couldn't catch that. Okay, yeah, you can see the others can fly too. What's here? Maybe we can fight something? No. Okay, first of all, below, amid the desolation of flagging hands, you see big birch roots from which you first embarked by sea. You wonder how its venerable proprietor is faring. I'm certain that Big Bird's route must have left a strong impression on you all. She's not easy to forget. I've known her since before my exile or hers. She's been here a long time. I've sent my agents to repay her for assisting you, and to send her out regards. The old wagon must have been in need of some repairs. Okay. Do we need to go here? I don't remember. Nothing. Okay, let's just go here. A gloom hangs thick above the pit of Milis, and all around it. You are brave to seek your adversaries here again, reader. Many in the downside believe it to be nothing other than a foul den. They take the tales of Eastwich Astroborn to be mythology, embellished through retelling over time. The Star Titans seal the way by the scribe Molten Millis. It subs upon despair and fear and doubt and lands such as our own. You have met others, such as Witch. Oh my god. Yeah, I remember that name. Admilds. Admilds. Oh my god. I can believe otherwise. Although, whichever their beliefs, I know none who would go near the place unless the stars demanded it. It does show you're coming right against the accusers. Take place in complete secrecy. As always, the Rites have. Okay, I can see, two places where I can land. The middle route, three even. The one Mizra knows of a task along this route through which you may earn Stardust. South route through Flagging Hands crosses the seas and wood plants. What here? The middle route through Flagging Hands cuts straight to Pit of Milis. Pamitha spots a convenient landing here where you should be able to pursue your vocations. And what about this? North route. The old Mr. knows of a morbid yet potentially lucrative task along this route. I'm curious. Page revealed, by the way. You return to the dismal region known as Flagging Hands. Straight away you sense an air of dread, yet clinging to hope that you can make your stay as brief as possible. You and your fellow exiles have time to yourselves before the day is done. Nonetheless, the dismal environs soon take their toll on everyone. Was your fellow exiles lost hope? No! Suffer alongside them. Okay, I remember this place now. Beauty the Dead. Wait, page. Flagging Hands. Beyond the valley lies the Flagging Hands, which could be called a swamp, if an entire sea could merely be a lake. Soon after our arrival, several of us fell into a dark despair. Such were the environs. I found it rather fascinating though. It held aspects reminiscent of the Thousand Box. We dwelt in as a tad. We grew accustomed to the dampness of the air, and grew to savor certain twigs and beetles. Can be said the Flagging Hands are an acquired taste recommendable only for those of our same band, or perhaps the downside's native imps. The sea surrounded by the environs on three sides, appearing insurmountable. First, I remember the game, by the way, with the same name, indie one. Okay, you read that? Your grounds here could use someone with your abilities to weigh the pollen to an eternal rest. You accompany the one minstrel in pursuit of his task here. Speak not directly to the living shade, and be true to your heart when responding to its inquiries. And make no attempt to look it in the eye. The one minstrel offers these and other words of advice as you approach the burial mounds of Coldmouth, where many exiles of the downside see their final days. No route through waking hands cross Sema's grave, if not throughout bearing failed to cleanse a certain haunted air here. Ha! A glimmer of a shade appears before you as you stand surrounded by the dead. You barely see it, and it does not speak, but you feel its thoughts piercing your heart and mind. According to the shade, the book that you possess may lay some of the fallen here to rest. The shade leaves you to your work. You turn through the book, locating passages concerning freedom and the spirit. Wait. You recite such words as seem best fit to each of the fallen you see. It is draining work. The shade resurfaces after a while, leads you to an old stump, and fades away. Nox shroom. Trade item. Oh, pretty much valuable. Turn to the wagon. Yeah, okay, so basically we... Ah, okay. Easy break. We exchanged one fate to one Nox shroom to money. Continue the journey. Okay, I wanted to sip some tea during the AD break. So it's cold already. I found that worm saving mug yesterday. Today. Already, yeah, in the night. And forgot to use it again. Ah, nice. Now we're whether it and stretch. Yeah. Stream elements. Oh my god. Forgot about the bot. Being here in Flagging Hands continues to sap most everyone's spirit. Oh, had more hope. So, lost to hope. But okay, we exchanged. We had plus 2 hopes. Plus 2 hope. But permanently. It's on board. Let's go here. What now? Here in the soiled grounds of Wagging Hands, you encounter a messenger imp come to deliver news and rumors from the other side. The news this time pertains to Hedwin. Oh, nice. Still remembers us. Whom you liberated at the fall of Slime. You learn Hedwin returned safely to the Commonwealth, where he was clothed and welcomed, his past transgressions all forgiven. He was to be groomed for a leadership position of his choice, whether on the council or the blood border, each equally as lucrative and secretive as well. However, he refused, and before the stunned council members could do anything about it, he left them. He since made contact with Wolfred's agents and is working together with them. Thus, the ranks of the revolution grow stronger. Nice. Per the messenger imp custom, the last part of the message was transcribed from Hedwin. word for word and says, "Keep going. I'll see you here." Nice. So I thank the messenger him for relaying this information. Soon your companions are all abuzz about it. A glorious example had been set for all of us. He did it. Yeah, that's how it's done, Hedwin. Right behind you, chum. Kiha! Tizo is happy to hear Hedwin as well back in the Commonwealth. I was thought Hedwin was looking for someone out there back home. Do you think he found her? Wonder if he'll ever find the one he fell for. The news of Hedwin's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. Yay, +1 hope. Okay, nice. Hedwin luck. Restored some. Two more pages revealed. Piece of millet scribes. Okay, let's begin with this. White mushrooms. Oh, okay. That's interesting. That's how we can earn more money, I guess. Meh. I forgot about that imp. Making sure the coast is clear, rookie. Oh, speaking of, yesterday. Here, this is the song. It's just locked. That's why I couldn't listen to it yesterday. Yeah, because the song called "In the Flame." Best Rage for Demons. Sky Dancer and Playing Grand Ceremony. To the Stars. Old Ways. Never to... Wait, Never to Return. Yeah, this is the song that I put on in the beginning of the stream. No, it's okay, instrumental one. Okay, Book of Rites, let's go. Describes deeds. I wish to be remembered not for boastfulness, thus I refrain from detailing our exploits across the land. Safe to say that they were numerous. Know that only through our combined strength of arms and wit did we withstand this savage land. Such were the monstrous dangers that it posed. I came to see that all the terrors which I heard at bedside in my youth were based entirely in fact. So great they were, they blotted out the sky. Such was the evil that we vanquished that the remnants of it yet shine under the stars. And in the end, it was the stars which guided us toward our truest calling. Yeah, everything is so connected here. They saw in titans, they saw in witches, they saw in some monsters, and those, I guess their souls or beings became stars, which are guiding them now. I mean, our team. The Pit of Melis. Yeah, Lu. That's Scholar. If there is one celestial landmark in which I would never again wish to tread, unless, of course, the stars beseech me to, it has to be the pit. It was darkened there beyond all reckoning. If not for Millie's sorcerer's lantern, all of us, we all would have been lost. What lies within the pit is not to be invoked, although I have no doubt our goodly Underking shall be unable to prevent himself from boasting of how Millie sealed it there for an entire age. The living, of course, the thing yet lives. Okay, I see. The thing yet lies there, on the edge of death. Through its connection to the stars, it gives it its significance. Walk there with courage and a steady mind. Damn, I feel so bad. Oh, at making those mistakes. Yeah, the thing is, I'm sleepy as hell. Yeah, now. Hey guys, come on in. Say now whatever happened to that smiley headband guy. Did he really get out of here like I've been here or what? Shut your mouth. Yeah. Setting this. Hey, I need upgrades again. Cool C. Let me check real quick. After dousing the adversary's pyre, the bearer earns reward up to 3 times. When flinging the orb into the adversary's pyre, the bearer deals bonus damage. I see. Had this thing before. Right, white, once per ride. If the bear's pyre is extinguished, it is instead restored by 5. Lemao. Any adversaries banished by the bearer take longer to return. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, I remember those. But yeah, I'm going to get this one. Must be a lucky day here, or I don't know what that. Yeah, oh, yeah, again. Yeah. Shut your mouth, please. Rank 7. It won't be Jodariel, I guess. It's going to be Zay. Oh, yeah. You. Cool. And you. So those two and damn, Jody, I guess. Again. Oh no, Zay, Gilman and Pamitha. I can't upgrade here. Instead of right, the bear spire automatically gains 12. 18. I'm preparing to fling the orb. The bear's I see. Wait. 12 is the max level. Okay, yeah, let's do this. No, it was not a really good idea, but still, why not? Okay, game saved. I really want to pee and other stuff. So before I start the ride, gonna make a break for 5 minutes. As always. So yeah, see you in 5-6 minutes, guys. Okay, I'm back. Game is gonna crash as always. Yep, nothing new. Okay, synchronize faster, please. Mova! Hello, Mova! Hi. Thanks for the headpad. For me, for bucks. How are you doing, Move? How's your day going so far? I saw you were messaging me there, but I couldn't answer for, I guess, understandable reasons. Okay, doing the next rite. And I feel after... Oh, wait. After the last one... the last fight, this fight I might lose for some reason. They pass easily, but they did a little work. Little, little. Oh, you are underestimating your skills. You are doing a great work, a really big one. Okay, here among the gloomy owls of the pit of Milis, you await the signal of the stars. There is no sign yet of your expected adversaries, the accusers. Then the little imp Tizo flutters up to you. Okay, I won't voice act Tizo, but damn, it was so fun. The stream was going amazing. Still, I'm sleepy as hell. As I told you today, I slept for 4 hours or 5 hours, something like that. So I'm sleepy, but still, first of all, I like that we have some discussions with people in chat. Second, I love this game. That's why those are two reasons why I'm here. And also, yeah, the music in game, still the best one. Thanks for the blazer, Mova. I see. You are the only one probably who's changing my clothes. Oh wait, Tizo cautions you that he has some history with your next adversary, Wendell. Huh? Okay, I can't resist. Sorry. Tizo seems to be indicating that Lendl has a personal vendetta against him. What? Why? What? But before he can explain anything further, the stars begin to call to you. Huh? Wait, that full grown-up man has something against the little imp? Well, that's weird.
Hear me, you exiles of the Nightwings. You are returned once more unto the pit of Melith.
Melis,
The
yeah.
triumvirate you stand against shall be the accusers. Reduce their pyre to a smolder and step closer to freedom. Now prepare yourselves.
Also, Movalandi, this is the third game of the studios, the Supergiant games, and I've sent you the screenshots of their second game, the Transistor. And yeah, you can see the design is pretty much special here. But this is more about fantasy stuff. And Transistor is more about sci-fi and a little of cyberpunk stuff. Style, stuff. Oh my god. So you can check the colors here, by the way. The colors are similar a bit. Okay, your companions are assembled and ready for the rites to commence. However, there is still no sign of your adversaries, the accusers. The little imp Tizo screeched something, cautioning you all to stay alert. But then, someone leaps forth from the shadows. He grabs at his mask. Aha! Calls out, you miserable beast! I knew it. After all this time, I knew that you were still among the ranks. Yeah, contrasting colors, that's right. And in their interview, they said, even though the game is all about the netherworld, not the underworld, but netherworld, or like border world mostly, it's pretty much depressing since like a local prison. So they wanted to add more colors here and more contrast. That's why it looks like that. And Transistor looks a bit darker. Tizo is angry to have stumbled into an apparent trap laid for him by Lando. Silence, friend. You robbed me of my freedom, my dignity. Your evil shall be ended here and now. And you, Nightwings, shall not deny me thus again. Come then, my accusers, for we face again none other than the spawn of the accursed imp, Haup the Swallow. Let us show him now that he is a disgrace. Haup? Is it really Haup? First of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Gracious or the Accursed. An employee of rare intellect, he showed compassion to Slammer after he fell into exile. Tizo whistles something angry back at him. Whatever transpired between him and Lando in the past, Lando evidently has not let it go. So
we shall get started.
Roster bio updated. Okay. Oh, okay. What do they have? Can check. Oh, and the music. That music. So they have the Tashan Call. They have plus 35. Living Flame. Where Pyre has more health than the adversaries, Bear deals bonus damage. Okay. So we need to attack them as soon as possible. Look, they are almost level 4. And this guy is level 2. Okay. First of all, Zay. Tizo, wanna fight them? I guess yes, for some reason.
Tizo.
And yeah, I guess you. Low morale, high morale, reduce influence spirit, dismal surroundings. Okay, let's. Yeah. We can balance him, by the way. Yeah, we have plus 18 here. Let's go.
Sir Gillian, it is
Sorry.
done.
This night, sorry. This night shall not stand idly by while that diminutive Tizo suffers such slurs. Such slurs. Nightwings, the wicked find you serve as an affront. He denied my rightful freedom in my moment of triumph. I shall never forgive him or any of you. Okay. Let's go, I guess.
Oh, now begin.
Ah! Forgot to jump. Oh, I made a mistake.
There's the first to falter.
Wait, I jumped.
Very
This. Okay, they have a lot of health, I see. I'll steal you, misbegotten little pox. Oh my god, stop being rude here, you know? We're not finished with you yet. Yeah. Did the others at Wendell a slew of the absolute worst in profanity? Не. Your curses could not possibly affect me any further, you foul spawn. For you have taken everything from me already. But if I am to be trapped in this forsaken hole with you for the remainder of my days, then I shall see to it that yours shall be as doleful as my own.
That Lendl certainly enjoys a rousing speech, though talk means nothing in the rites.
Damn, they have so much health.
That's it.
I jumped. Shit.
Lendl snuffed out some of your flame.
Say, douse the flame.
They can do this.
Now go. So it is.
Yeah, that Virm was so fast.
The Nightwings' pyre burns brighter for now. They did it.
They can do this. Yeah, that Virm. Damn, 15 only, but still.
Poor Lendl.
Ah! Ah!
Someone grasp the orb.
The rite has nearly ended.
There.
Okay. By they.
Exactly by the book. Banished. Glory to the scribes.
Made a mistake.
And it is done.
Yay!
The Nightwings prevail. Their adversaries must be rather shaken after that. The right is coming.
Okay, yeah, I forgot one tactics that Sandra taught me to. Yeah, just drop the ball and kill them all. Such a rhyme. Skriha! Tizo is very pleased that you prevailed, but wishes to make a quick exit at this time. Blast! Where did he go? Where did he go? The infernal imp! It is a monster in disguise, a fiend, come forth to torment me until the day I die. Lando storms off in a fit of anger. Tizo reappears once the coast is clear and expresses his gratitude again. What Lando said before? If Tizo truly is a descendant of Haup the Swallow, then he has quite the legacy to live up to.
There is much to learn from this experience.
Okay, you are going... Pamitha is going to be next. I guess one more, right? Oh, no. Two, I guess. Depends on the amount of dialogues.
Until the stars align.
Wait, let me cough. Back at the wagon, after besting the accusers in a pitched battle, you are able to recover for a time, though you have another task this night. Time again to seek out where the rites shall take you next, by searching for the answer in the waning starlight. The stars yet shine for you, revealing various paths forward. Gaze into the darkness of night. Seek now your destination. There's... Oh. More of those. We're here. Let's check what do we have. I remember... Oh, we can fight her. Damn, she's so... She's pretty much powerful, I know. If I need to lose, I am going to face her. Oh, this guy. I mean, he's useless, but still, I dislike his words and stuff. Ores. Oh, and those guys as well. Forgot about them. Okay, let's check the planner. Yeah, as I said, that team is pretty difficult to beat. Look at those guys. Sir Deluge. Get one more position. We have 10-0. Nice. Tempers. What the hell happened to them? They're so bad. Dissidents. I want to fight this guy. He's the good one. But okay, mainly 4, 5. Tamitha, which okay, Tamitha, I guess. Let's fight where it was. Yeah, let's fight her. Since I wanted to use her sister for a battle. So, we are to have another brush with Tamitha. Perhaps she'll spare me yet another moment of your time. She is here because of me, and I am here because of here for her. Pamitha then tells you more of your next adversary, your own blood sister. Tamitha Thane, a harp of the Nightwing remnants, raised from birth to excel in outwitting and outmaneuvering her enemies. She seems driven by her hatred for the Commonwealth. After retreating to the mountains centuries ago, the harps refused to join the Commonwealth, and those old tensions boiled over into raids, or skirmishes, or all-out war. White tacticians, such as Tamitha, gave the Nightwing remnants a swift and powerful military presence to this day, despite the harp's small numbers. She once hatched ambitious plans to overthrow the Commonwealth, breaching its defenses so her sisters could rain down untold destruction. On the darkest night of the year, she led a daring infiltration mission deep into her enemy's lands. It almost worked. However, she was betrayed by someone very close to her, someone branded a Commonwealth sympathizer, Pamitha, your own sister. Tamitha was caught, clipped, and subsequently exiled as a prisoner of war, but being trapped within the downside only stoked her fury. I would happen here not so long afterwards. Anyway, it is complicated what happened between us. What I did for her own good, and that of all our sisters. Though, I'm beginning to doubt that Tamitha will ever see it that way. We'll see, I suppose, but for now I'd best try and catch what sleep I'm able. Pleasant dreams then, darling. You bid a good night to Pamitha in turn. No time now to make flight preparations. Though come morning, the Blackwagon will press onward. Page review the accusers. Nice. Yeah, first of all, the story. The accusers. In the words of Hope the Swallow the Accursed. The accusers formed under Galathanian. He is a big man. He values justice, loyalty, steadfastness. Galathanian, he says that the accusers take their name from one of his most accomplished legions, from his former military days. All among them, in fact, served the Master General at one time. They represent the stoutest-hearted people of the Empire who held true to Mur and Galathanian to the end. The golden colors of their raiments are reminiscent of their old shining armor, is his claim. Ever shall they seek out those with the truest spirits and the strongest sense of purpose to replenish their ranks. Okay. But yeah, those are like former police people or something. Going to rest, good luck. Thanks, Mova. Thanks for coming. And yeah, I'm going to answer you after the stream. The stream is not really long today. So yeah, gonna finish it half an hour, I guess, and come to you. Okay, a little imp. Tizo has seemed somewhat less cheerful since his run-in with Lando and the accusers. He approaches you, wanting for you to hear him out. Tizo seems unhappy about something Lando said to him. Hey ho! Tizo understands full well why Lando is angry with him. Skrik! While Tizo does not like Lando as a person, he recognizes nonsense. Then he denied his freedom. Hrium? It was a liberation rite. He did what he felt necessary. He wanted to help his friend his friend go free. Skroik! Nonetheless, he still feels a certain guilt and regrets that the rites force exiles into such situations. So the guy is okay, mostly. Lando, I mean. He was silent for a while. Whether the 8 scribes ever intended for imps such as he to participate in the rites firsthand is difficult to know for certain. Then... Tizo is grateful to you for listening. He knows the scribes created the rites with good intentions. Skrik! He promises to keep doing his best to live up to the legacy of the scribes. He bounds up into the rafters with some of the other dry imps. Ravenous creatures indigenous to the downside, possessing few patience other than a fast meal. Regardless of whether he truly is a descendant of Haup the Swallow, surely the scribes would have been proud of him. I wanted to do something. Something. Here, can't remember. Where? Get back here. Okay, money. Anything I can sell? Nope, I guess. I forgot. I literally forgot what I wanted to do here, but okay. Might remember later. Oh! Of course. You. My lovely reader comes to me again, so what's why all of this the pleasure? Okay, nothing. Never mind. Yeah, let's just go. Being here in Flagging Hands continues to sap most everyone's spirit. One hope. Lost one more hope for the next ride. First of all, what's here? The spring of Jumye has always flown forth from the crushed carapace of Biolenceus, the legend of whose demise is a rather solid tale. Perhaps you have already read it in the book? The Hive Titan vanquished by the scribe Jumye many men. Not all believe the book exists, of course, nor the greater titans, nor the rites. I have encountered exiles believing that this titan perished quite by accident, rather than by a cunning trap laid for it by Jumye many men. They took the titan for a common beast. Perhaps the stars shine down upon out of the way locals such as this one, to ensure that they alone shall witness the proceedings. So, anything here? Let's check. South road across the Jemye Valley is riddled with barren rock and bone. Pamitha says she can sway the coming Rite against the essence in your favor here. And what about this? Gluhai. The North route. Rookie expressed an interest exploring the pools along this route. Let's wait. Essence. We don't need to upgrade anything right now. So yeah, Rookie. You touched down. Page review Jemye Valley. Okay. You touched down in the heart of Jemye Valley, where first you face the fate and the dissidents. You briefly wonder where they might be now and how they fare. You now have a little time before having to set forth by land. Anything? Ah, yeah. Book. Jemye Valley. The downside prairie first appears serene. It is not. The soil there accommodates only the region's brutish, native vines and overbrush. Most likely food sources prove poisonous. Thus, we journeyed for the north. The climate there grew fuller to my senses, though the cured Jemye found it amenable. The sprawling valley poked with long evaporated lakes gives evidence to the monstrosities which roam this land. I found the region's western edge to be more pleasant on the whole. The rain we found sources of fresh water, whereas over to the east we found the edge of the lands mostly hideous decay. Well, we're in the west part. Oh wait, what's that? Singing sands? Because singing is the sound of countless screeching wheel mites. Huh. Cool. Souvenirs, I guess. Explore Gluhai, let's go. You end up spending part of the day with Rookie exploring the area surrounding your wagon. You learn this area used to be a swimming hole many years ago. I knew some curs used to go swimming around here. Did some horrible things to their coats. Your lasting memory of the place is standing by the shore, imagining the feel of the water. As you head back in silence, you consider which of your vacations to pursue. What's going on here? Rookie? You find Rookie having just put back his green tail family portrait. This one? There is something of a wistful look in his eyes. Then something comes over him, and he moves and calls, lowering his voice. Look, chum, I got to level with you about something here real quick. Okay, now I've remembered what I wanted the last time. Truth is that I haven't been entirely upfront with you about my family situation. He hesitates a while, then... Went exactly quite as rich as I've been letting on. I mean, we do just fine, and we got lots of money stored away. It's just mostly locked up in savings bonds, and... He seems to catch himself in the middle of another tall tale and relents before you can respond one way or another. The situation is my mom back on the other side. She needs a little bit of help, financially and otherwise. All she's got now are my knuckleheaded uncles to keep her steady. Always thought her I'd make something of myself, you know? I was just a clerk in her shop. Things started getting dull tough. Yeah, tough for us. So I started looking for all kinds of different work. Got in with some unseemly source, I guess, but the pay was real good. We took shipping certain types of stuff down here, 4 places, flushing it straight down the river, watertight. The pay was right. Mom was so proud of me. We were eating real good all the time. But you can probably guess what happened. I barely scraped by after they flushed me down here. I would have been food for a bunch of owlers had Jody not bailed me out of a tough spot one fine evening. As for my mom, she doesn't know the half of it. My uncles told her I'm away on business. Not entirely untrue, I guess, but if she knew, I'd break her poor heart. So, don't know how else to put this, chum, but I want to get out of here. Get back to what I was doing back home. On the straight and narrow dot. On the straight and narrow though. I'd go straight this time for sure. Just don't go telling everybody that old rookie Greentail's just a mama's boy, okay? I got a certain reputation to uphold. Quickly scampers out the door. His past has been weighing heavily on him. But you sense he was sincere about wishing to lead an honest life. Okay, yeah. Roster. Yeah, finally. Got a new bio. So Rookie is going to be the next. Who we are going to release? Okay. He was born on the 4th of Force Moon, suggesting he is active and outgoing. Ancestor sign often foretells of one's disposition. Strengths in idiosyncrasies. Crime, smuggling, well, of course. He was involved in an illegal operation shipping contraband to the downside. As mercy guides our hand, we spare your lives, but rid ourselves of you from the sentencing ceremony. Motive self-gain. The record states he has sought to undermine the social fabric of the Commonwealth. He is exiled for. He has survived for 4 years on the downside thus far. It is a life sentence. Anyone else? I guess not. Yeah, Rookie is going to be the next one. Rage for resources. Wait, let me check. Never did that. Having green knowledge from the Book of Rites, you can impart some of its teachings. As each exile's path toward enlightenment is personal, you will have to mentor them one at a time. But yeah, I'd like to mentor her. Fine, then let us chat together for a spell. You illustrate to Pamitha some of the intricates where the hell you can see you? Some of the intricates of the rites, focusing on how three in a triumvirate can move and act as of one mind. In a sense, she grasps some of the concepts. Yay! Nice, that's what we needed. All in all, having to unlearn everything. Everything I've learned is going somewhat faster than expected. Nice. Mastery. Dash ability in rapid succession and for less stamina sounds about great. What about this? After saluting her adversaries, Pamitha instantly switched place with her nearest ally. Nope. What is this? It's my style. Appreciate that bit of insight, Rita darling. Rita darling. Yeah, it sounds so fun. But yeah, I needed to upgrade her cause she is going to play the next battle. Yeah, Spring of Jamier. Damn, the landscape here is so beautiful. En route to the Spring of Jamier, the wagon comes to a sudden halt. That does it! I am leaving! Huh? The cause of Jadari's outburst soon becomes apparent. Well, read it, darling. At least some of us know how to take a joke, wouldn't you say? Look, she was reminiscing once again about her soldier days, and I just happened to point out. I may have suggested the fiery destruction of the Pyre Sanctum happened on her former unit's watch. I mean, didn't it? Not that she would have made much of a difference. Had she been there herself, she ought to think the same, that she was spared by her exile here. I thought she held no love for your Commonwealth. I shall never understand what it is your people ever saw in that dreadful place. But I guess I hit a sore spot. I should probably apologize. Yeah, you should. You know, she's a military person. I mean, Jodie. And yeah, the topic was pretty much sensitive for her. She swoops off. There is no sign of either one of them. You organize a small search. It proves fruitless. But then, Jodari returns alone as if nothing happened. She's back to her calm self. Let us continue. I regret the interruption. Pamitha soon comes back as well. Oh, don't you worry, darling. I have definitely patched things up between us. Honest. At least, I think perhaps I didn't make things worse. She returns to her business in the wagon. You make ready to resume your travels, but make a note to follow up with them. Kids those days. Two more pages here. And what's here? Oh, of course, you. But first, books. The Freedom Pact. We rid the land of an impending doom, but faced another of its kind, for we knew that we were trapped. Yet for each danger which we faced, for every failed ambush by Ark, we met with gentle souls and kindred spirits in the downside, who deserved more than to fade from memory within this land. It was then the stars themselves showed us the way, delineating a great voyage across the sea. Near broken we became, but then, at last, a moonlit vision that of the rights. Thus shall they say of us. The 8 scribes gave their freedom so that we may yet have ours. Okay. It's here. Springs of Jamier. I oftentimes think the carapace of the Hive Titan by Bialensius, shall be an everlasting blemish on an almost splendid bit of land. But Jim, yeah, in his brashness, felt the monster with a certain flare. Then the moon shone through the ridges. Oh my god. Of the massive carapace. There shined upon the pooling ichor, turning it into the freshest nectar ever to be tasted. The spring shall flow eternally, and those who walk within it shall experience the resplendent glory of the land. Meow, Bugs, I know. Meow and meow. The stars began to fall there in the spring with regularity, and we now know how soon again they shall do so, and we wish for you to see it for yourself. It's amazing that I didn't decide to play Steinsgate today, because the amount of text there is bigger, much bigger. You find Pamitha in the midst of a heated conversation. Bugs, no meow. Later. All I'm saying is we're limiting not only our own chances individually, but all your friends' chances as well. Jadari seems to be considering whatever it is that Pamitha proposed. Reader, the harp here is suggesting that perhaps it would be the best if we were to form an alliance with the ones whom I fought for the better part of my life. Just with me, Judariel. I cannot vouch for anybody else. How utterly absurd. If we were in the Commonwealth, I would not have stayed my hand against her. That I can say for certain. However, as Hedwin would say, what happened back there, perhaps none of that matters anymore, and what matters more is what we do from here. That is to say, I am willing to give it a shot. You mean you would be willing to conduct the race with me? Yes. Amazing. That's great. Excellent. I knew that you would come around. Todd should never come around, but I ought to give her the benefit of the doubt here. I'm grateful for your open-mindedness. No need to let all the enmities between our ancestors ruin things between us, or the others in our little party, for that matter. After all, do not push it with me, Harp. We shall see if the reader here is thus inclined to pair us in the coming rites. I am willing to defer to him. Yeah, you will join both. Anyway, you see, I think I managed to make amends there. Doubtless we'll get on swimmingly in no time. Prince and Judari are now willing to conduct the rest together. Nice. Hope for the best. This guy again. Easy guys, look, I got something here I think which maybe you would like. He shows you several bottles of multicolored liquids, some sort sun serum. Next, Rite grants plus for hope. Oh, temporal buffs. Star serum, quickness, moon serum, presence. Yeah, they taste pretty good, I guess. And besides, they can give you just a little lift you need. Know what I mean? You get thirsty for them, don't even worry, I can get more soon. But now, Jim, tomorrow, of course, Valderons. Thanks for coming. Sleep well and hope. And also, yeah, Jim. I mean, get well soon first. Hope your throat the sore of your throat is going to be healed this night. Yes, good night, sleep well, and good luck tomorrow. Okay, setting this. Uh-huh. I'm gonna buy this one. The music. Okay, Jody. Famous. Farther and faster than usual. Who's... Okay, Jody, Pamitha, and Ryuki, I guess. See you guys again sometime soon, maybe, okay? Because I gotta say, you're my favorite customers I had all week. Okay, and we are going to make the last ride for today. The afternoon is just beginning to give way to nightfall as you and your companions finish making preparations for the coming ride. Throughout the ceremony, you realize Pamitha is nowhere to be found. The last anybody saw of her was shortly after the Blackwagon came to rest here at the spring of Jemia. She returns just as you are beginning to plan the search for her. Sorry to have worried you there, reader darling. Just getting a little antsy is all. Had to go and spread my wings a bit and shake away the nerves. She's holding something back. Don't you get in my head, I'm telling you the truth, damn it. Tell me, you reader, get out. Anyhow, it looks as if the show's about to start. I shall be in the field with the others. As Pamitha departs, you see she's right, as the star's about to begin to shine. You know she's about to face your sister, Tamitha, once again. You accept that it is a very private matter between them. Something else catches your notice in the sky this time. Strange new stars shimmering above the ones you recognize. The greater titans have returned. Oh my god. So, drink more tea. Some of them are merely in spirit, not in form, but those dark stars are a potential sign. Though they may light your way, beware the path which they illuminate, reader. That's what you may invite the influence of the Titan stars. Yeah, for a greater challenge like in Bastion and Transistor. Same stuff. But okay. It's their thing. Omens in the night sky, representing one of the downside mystical monstrosities. Look upon them without fear.
Behold the Titan stars.
Start of this raid, your Pyre shall automatically suffer damage. Call upon this to rank up faster. Your adversaries each shall have +8 hope making them return sooner after banishment. Wait, is that a buff? Your adversaries shall be more cunning and much quicker to react. Huh? This is interesting, but okay.
Limbless Erzek.
Total bonus if you prevail plus 3%. Adversaries, oh my god. Okay, enemies. And much quicker to react. Okay, no, I'm not a fan of those. I play pretty much badly. Was also sleepy as hell.
The Titan stars,
Let's go.
burning remnants of monstrosities felled by the scribes themselves. Who could stand against them in their fury? You are wise to have resisted their seductions, reader. Best focus on your adversaries, keen as they are to confront you once again. Put out their pyre first, and show them the glory of the Nightwings.
Gotta try.
Make ready for the Rite!
The winged exiles of the Essence take position opposite your own companions, and their leader soon asserts herself. Pamitha! Come forth, no trickery this time. She appears as asked, though remains silent as her blood sister studies her for a time. Tamitha then reaches for her mask. You look weary to me, sister. Oh? Too little sleep, I guess. I do get rather anxious sometimes on the night before one of these things. It can be a lot of pressure. Understandable. The two of them say nothing for a time. You cannot discern what they are thinking. The Nightwing remnants all seem to be very mentally acute, trained as they are from birth. Soon enough, Pamitha cuts through the tension, her tone white as ever. So, given further thought to my proposal, then I have. And I think that now is not the time for talk. Besides, your comrades there. Surely you give them pause. Even now they must be questioning your loyalty. What? But I? Oh, got it. With the stammering Pamitha, it is very unbecoming. Oh my god, unbecoming. You know that, and you be sure to tell those comrades of yours what you propose to me. She dons her mask once more. She rejoined the other exiles of the Essence. Pamitha hesitates before returning to your group. Told her she could take my place. Uh-huh. That I would keep her up to date about our progress, and that she could take my place if ever it was time for me to go. But you don't have to worry. For one thing, she refused. And for another, well, I'd better tell you later. But now, remember, you can count on me. I saw Ashen Call again.
For freedom,
By roster update. What do you have there? Plus 25. While carrying the warp, the bear moves faster than usual. Okay. They have the talisman. Where are you? Choosing you. Rookie. Yeah, why not? Or Juman again. He's so close to the next rank.
Rookie.
Let's go, Rookie. And yeah, Jody. Damnation of the Hive Remnants, they plague us even here. Face us, wastrels of the Commonwealth. The pain and loss of your defeat, this night shall reverberate not only in your owl hearts, but in the homeland that abandoned you. Are you quite sure it has to be this way then, sister? There's no compromise here, Pamitha. Not for traitors to my country or my blood. I understand, and so be it.
Begin. Tamitha banished. In honor of the scribes.
Let's go. We let down our guard this early on. Come, sisters, pull yourself together.
You haven't. Your
How the hell have you done this?
there. She soared right in. Magnificent. I wonder shall the Nightwings press their luck?
Oh.
A shameful outcome. From burning flame to ash.
Okay, it might be easier.
Your pyre shall soon be ashes on the ground.
Fuck you.
United in banishment. A stroke of luck is all.
Fuck!
Rookie doused to the adversary's flames.
Nice.
Your pyre burns brighter for the while. Quite the turn of events.
How the hell?
The Nightwings banished. 'Tis what the scribes ordained.
Ah, shit. Hate you.
The Nightwings' adversaries gained an edge.
You can't do this. Okay, gotta lose here, guess.
Rookie plunged into their fire. your Nightwings.
Yay! First lose.
The essence prevail. I thought for certain they would not. Perhaps your fortune shall be better next time.
Meh. You and the Nightwings may have experienced your first defeat, but this is not the end. Rather, this is an opportunity for you and your fellow exiles to press onward. Pamitha, for example, learned a valuable lesson this night. A rush of enlightenment gained from surviving a tough situation, avoided only this one time. Through failure, do we tend to learn the most valued of lessons provided we survive. Yeah. So, too, has Rookie, not in spite of the setback with the essence, but because of it. And Jodariel is no exception. She has gained more insight here as well. A fellow exiles also gain enlightenment, and learn and grow from what transpired. And your story shall continue. The choice of whether to accept such outcomes now and all throughout your quest is to be yours alone. Unimpressive, Pamitha. What good is your offer to show me favor in the liberation rite if I could just as well prevail against your commerce on my own? It will be different then, though I suppose that you won't reconsider. You know that I cannot. You were always obstinate. But in that regard, and all others which count for anything, you are inferior to me. Remember that. What you offered is meaningless to me. I shall free myself without your help, or that of anyone. Now then, farewell. Wait, what of your comrades, the essence? You must need them, at least. Might my words, as ever, Pamitha. Know that I do love you in a way. Is that what you wish to hear? But my purpose is plain, and you stand in its way. You are a fool to think my freedom is my goal. My freedom is a means toward an end, the likes of which you never would abide. Do you think that you could sway me from my purpose, Pamitha? Let's remain silent for some time. No, I think that you will struggle to destroy the Commonwealth, no matter what it takes. No matter if, in doing so, you are destroyed instead. Just so. So then you understand me after all. Pamitha does not turn to watch her blood sister depart.
The rites do tend to teach something of trust.
Utter nonsense all of this, that we have come this far. Fortune alone cannot be the cause. Oh, nice. They can banish adversaries by flinging the orb into them? Cool. Sure, that really nice. Yeah, I need to remember that.
Till the next rite.
So, not the outcome we were hoping for, exactly, Jody darling. Hope is not something I dwell upon at this point, Harp. This outcome was predictable. Then you'll go back to refusing to conduct the rites with me, is that it? I did not say that. Our failure this night does not fall solely on your shoulders. I was not accustomed to your presence. Room for improvement then. Sorry for the outcome, anyway. Though maybe next time, hmm? Yay, first time we lost. Back at the wagon, after succumbing to the essence despite your best efforts, you are about to join the others discussing the outcome when Wolfred finds you. I trust you did what you deemed necessary, there, my boy. Though I admit I would have liked to see a different outcome. I'm afraid I need a bit of time from you, for there's something you should see. Please join me outside. Look forth. The golden star reveals itself to us once more. Indeed, somewhere deep in the infinite dark, a single star shines brighter than the rest. Path to freedom reveals itself again. Confirm your destination. Damn. And we're going to fight her again. Funny enough. The Rites are calling you again to the fall of Salam. And one among you may go free, should you prevail. And as we discussed, the cycle of the Rites is beginning to turn more quickly. Perhaps the scribes themselves have taken notice. Fortunately, having more frequent opportunities to free ourselves is not unwelcome to our plan. 32%. I suppose it's good for everyone, including the Essence, who will oppose us next. Getting to Mount Avodil ought to be a little easier than before, at least. We should be able to make landing near to some of the old monuments to the scribes. Let's enforce it though. Soon everyone is off to rest, as best as they are able, knowing that another chance at liberty for one of them shall soon present itself. What's here? Ah, you again. You're a talkative one, I see. Even Sandra is not that talkative. Despite Pamitha's mental conditioning, you can tell something is troubling her. She won't listen to a word I say. Not one damn word. If she weren't my blood sister, I should think I'd hate her guts as much as she hates mine. She shakes her head. I should apologize to you and everyone. I sold out Tamitha without asking your leave. Figured I would rather seek forgiveness than permission, you understand. My attempts with Tamitha didn't amount to much, as you well saw. So at this point, I'm hopeful you'll be more accepting of apologies than she. Though, tell me something, Rita darling. Do you suppose I'm going to betray you? You might know better than I do at this point. Loyalty has to be earned. You believe she will stand with Nightwings. She's made quite clear that her priority is to her blood sister. Yeah, that's right. It's a Pamitha that she seems to be subject to the whims of her heart when it comes to her priorities and all of this. You cannot predict what she will ultimately do. She says nothing for a while. You are nothing if not truthful, darling. Sometimes I wonder if the sense of self-control we have is merely an illusion. We do not always act with rationality. In any case, if the others have concerns over my business here in the light of everything, you need but tell me to depart, and I'll be on my way. However, I have a promise that I wish to make to you. You let me stay and I'll see this through with all of you, no matter where we all end up. I'll be on the roof for a bit, I think. You take care, you too, darling. Brush past you then and heads outside into the evening. Any debuffs she has? But okay. Game saved. I drank too much tea, my cat is yelling. Gotta make a break here, little one. Yeah. Be right back in 5 minutes as always. Yeah, we're turning faster. Game is gonna crash. Yep. As always. Yeah, let's go. Let's do the last battle, and then I'm gonna end the stream. I'm pretty tired. Sleepy, you know. And let's go. Oh, wait. Did I get any information? Nope. 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 So yeah, Rookie is gonna try to save Rookie. Not sure. Anything, nothing. Oh, something here. As you soar above the waters of Wormgulf, you notice Sir Gilman settle up to you very slowly. We are very, very, very high above the waters, if this knight is not mistaken. These knights, brethren, lurk beneath the surface there, in numbers untold. Fortunately, if we were to come crashing to the surface now, then this knight, why, he would receive a watery burial in the custom of his kind. Positive guy. More stuff? Nope. Anything here? Nope. Tempest Eye. And nothing here. I see. Ah. So bright. Gonna fight those ladies again. Might be a pain. Gotta try to do my best to win. Not sure. Huh? Ah, yeah. Oh, wait! Make way at the sacred mount Avodiel, upon whose summit the next liberation rite shall soon take place. You wonder who among you may regain his or her freedom this time. Wolfred finds you after the post-flight inspection. We shall have to take the rest of the trip full of Salam by land. May we soon liberate another of our own there. That should raise the chances that our plan shall ultimately succeed. Oh, okay. One available. Kirsten describes. Okay, what's on your mind? You know, my lovely reader, I must admit that I did not expect your little followers to be quite so receptive to instruction, and as thus far they have proved. I know not whether they owe it all to you, or have somewhat more to them than I was first inclined to think. In any case, however, I am pleased that they are not entirely disgraceful. I like to keep my expectations well in check, seeing as I have been thus expelled until the end of time. So it is pleasant when those expectations are exceeded every now and then. Although I cannot quite recall when the last that was. But the best part of all of this are these brief times in which you visit me in my domain. I know you cannot for long. This damned crystal in which I am enthralled shall see to that. Though, as you have perhaps surmised, whenever it decides that one of your little friends is worthwhile enough, why, I can offer them a trial, and likewise I can offer you a chat. Sometimes I think, as you achieve those trials of mine, perhaps it does something to trim the length of my eternal banishment. It turns out being what it is, or perhaps not. Still, if the trophies of those blessed scribes are worth something to you, then all you need is but to brave my trials, and they can be yours. And perhaps there's good in it for me as well. And something changed in her. She changed the subject. I've likely said too much. I am not to influence you in your use of the Beyond the Crystal. It is not there to be tampered with by anyone, including me. Forget what I said. Already forgot. Not a problem, simply indicate who is it to be my student this time. Yeah. Pamitha. Gotta be Pyre, I guess. You ask Sandra to administer one of your special trials for Pamitha. Oh, you mean that festy hub? She may yet be taught some manners, I should think. I shall attempt to bring her down to size. Let's bring her first. Soon, Pamitha arrives in heat of the summons. You called for me, Rite, darling? Ah, it's that crystal. Then let's hash it out. I'm ready. Let's go. The Parisian Sandra appears and fastens her mask. Listen well, Harp. You answered to me here. Oh, bossy one. Sure, then go on and tell me more. Such a delightful student for a change. Come, then, let us see what you can do. Left to your own devices. Save for your reader's vigilance, of course. I show her what she wants to see, then, reader darling. Ah! Okay. Confused that. Yay! Okay, this was easier for some reason. I think I just needed to lose that last fight. Last game. There, now is everybody happy? Oh, happy as can be. My doubt is pretty hard. So good of you to ask. On top of that, your performance was sufficient and you passed my test. I have my congratulations both to you and to your lovely reader. Now be gone from here before I have my second thought. Yay! Sander's favorite, complete 5 scribe trials in the Beyond the Crystal campaign. And also I've got the achievement to deal 200 damage by Pamitha. My, the Sandra sure could use a message or something. So angry, isn't she? Say, what's that you have there, darling? Yay! While flying after dousing the adversary's pyre, Pamitha may easily return and deals +3 damage. Okay. Might need it. Okay. Nomad Scribe's Favor. Let's go. Later that day, you accompany Sir Juman to the sheer cliffs of Emperor's Fall, where a monument to Galathinian awaits you. Perhaps due to the nature of this place, you begin to sense Sir Juman's inner thoughts, as clear as if he were speaking aloud. Have this night's glory days gone by, he often wonders. Perhaps you know the answer to that. Please do not spoil it for him. Soon, and you and he are finished paying your respects. You return to the wagon in silence, feeling as though Galathinian has shown your favor. At dawn you shall begin your ascent. For now, the solitude here is fit for pursuing your vacations. So Hope, nice, because I wanted to use him. Yeah, accept the blessing, of course. Huh? What's going on here? Oh, you again. Sir German is fuming in anger over something, so much so that you are hesitant to approach him. But you approach him anyway. Exile is too light a sentence for this night. He nods you then and sees up. He begins acting rather nonchalant, as though his outburst did not just transpire. Oh, greetings to you, noble master reader. What brings you to this night this afternoon? Ask him to everything is alright. Bonding of emotion is uncommon even for the likes of this particular warm night. So calm down. So German is making enough of a racket to be called somewhere amount of concern. No, let's ask him. You maintain a gentle tone with him and ask whether there is something he might wish to discuss. The German perhaps could benefit from talking through his walls. He stands there for a time, silent and dejected, but then... Master Reader, this night cannot escape the horrors of his past. It seems that you would hear them. Then you have this night apologies ahead of time for burdening you further with his troubles. Having said that, here, then, are the troubles you requested. You are, of course, familiar with the siege of the Spiral Sanctum. But this night, the memory of it is like a wound which will not close. This knight stood there on the front lines whilst the hiding remnants descended upon us. So furious was their assault that our chain of command was ruptured instantly. We of the Sea Dominion, we require orders to perform our duty. Without such orders, why, we surely made a very easy target there, that eve. One by one, then two by two, they picked us off, becoming bolder, some of them shrieking with the water all the while. This night he saw his comrades cast aside like sea flies. How this knight survived, he does not know for certain even now. Perhaps it was that he attempted to pursue and to detain his own knight commander whom you met when you first met this knight. That cursed Sir Deluge. If not for his craven cowardice, the Spiral Sanctum, it might have held at least a while longer. But instead we were rooted, rendered spineless both in form and deed. So Deluge was first to turn and flee, as our chain of command crumbled. And as for this knight, he failed to catch his knight commander. He must have looked a coward too. Thus came the time for penance, and this night why he insisted on the only course of action reasonable, insisted on the sentence to the downside. And as you can plainly see, his wish was then fulfilled. How absurd that he should re-encounter his old knight commander here soon after. Thus, this knight became obliged once more to serve the Luch. We took to the waters in the Sea of Solace, where soon we met the Pyre huts, triumvirate exclusive to our kind. It was plain to see that they lacked wherewithal, and Sir Deluge they thought he could provide it, the leadership they sought, and his was so much of a coward to decline. As for the knight, being of the Sea Dominion, he had little choice but to comply, or so at first he thought. When this night, when he encountered you and the Nightwings, something awakened within him. With so little honor left to lose, and so much left to gain, it became immediately clear that this knight stood a better chance within your ranks than those of Sir Deluge. And there is little left to say. This knight cannot escape his past, and yet he chooses to believe that he was spared that day not merely by coincidence. Perhaps under King Ors yet has plans in store, in which this knight may play a part. This knight clings, however, vainly to that hope. Sees his way, his head bowed low. Seems best to leave him be for now. You sense he feels relieved at having shared all this. Oh, okay. More. Okay, Astroscience Corpus. He was born on the 3rd of 11th moon, suggesting he is driven and fixated. Crime known. Survived the siege of Spiral Sanctum, though technically did no wrong. Motive not appliable. Regal state he volunteered for exile after the shameful outcome of the battle. 3 years. Okay. Can I do... Wait. Maybe I need to train someone? Well, not you, I guess. Yeah, Sir Deluge, we are going to need him this battle. This knight shall be your eager protege. Sit down with Sir Gilman to go over some of the subtle aspects of the rites, such as the state of banishment and how to return from it, in a sense he is beginning to understand. Nice. Level up. So grateful in this night for such a glorious occasion that he is giving strong consideration to performing here and now the forbidden dance of the Sea Dominion. What do you have here? Round when saluting his adversaries, Sir German freezes all exiles. While Sir German allies are banished, he moves faster than usual and temporarily has infinite stamina. Let's go. This knight has a little fear of banishment. Should his self-sacrifice help clear a path for his compatriots? Let's go. We have to choose. Ryuki shall gain favor from the scribes along this route. They shall gain favor from the scribes. No, Ryuki. We need Ryuki. On the way to the summit, you pass a monument of Under King Wars, and Ryuki happens to take notice. You wish for good fortune in the coming rite and in your poem. As for Ryuki, so your scribes people, can you hear me okay? If you can, then do me a solid. Let me get out of here already. My family can't do nothing without me, and they've been waiting for a while now. This little after praying his respects. However, as you prepare to continue your ascent, you sense that Under King Wars has shown your favor. Regain plus recovery. Damage. Yay, we need it. You and your companions gather once more at the Scribe's Gate, where a single narrow trail leads upward toward the summit, past an archway carved of stone. Come this way, please. The minstrel leads you toward the archway, where his counterpart awaits. The exiles of the Nightwings have returned. They have. Greetings, Celeste. She all but ignores him and motions to the rest of you. Now then, each of you in turn, please state your name and what is that you seek whilst crossing Scribe's Gate. Please, do just as she says. Everyone steps forward and one after another, much like before. Shadari passes through the gate. Tizo passes through the gate. Sujun passes through the gate. Zay passes through the gate. Ricky passes through the gate. Pamitha passes through the gate. Wolford passes through the gate. No one is left to go but you. You step forward and declare yourself as you did before. Guardian of Scribe's Gate regards you with a still expression, shadows all of you in her formal manner. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. The old minstrel glances up at the gate guardian. You have our gratitude, Celeste. But she pays him no heed. Finally, the last battle for this season. Again, you gain the top mount of Odin, from which the downside sprawls before you. You wonder whether one among you shall follow Hedwin from this place. Fall of Solivayam. From the top of Mount Avodiel, the downside may be seen in its entirety, or at least felt, since so much of the land is shrouded. But that is hardly all. Through a wondrous miracle, there lies upon this highest mountain an inverted fall, whose waters crash not toward the sea, but rush toward the heavens. We speculate these are very waters which delivered us, but now bend backward, seeking their return, as do we all. This phenomenon can freedom be achieved only for the chosen, when the time is right. This is a path to freedom we cannot traverse, but shall leave up open for you, so that you may strive for it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to read anything from you. Yeah. So the shit. Yeah. This police. Quickness, hope. presence. Just in case. It's okay, okay, thanks for doing business. Yeah. Nope. Hope. Well, come on, let's go. The time has come for your second liberation rite to commence. You observe the lone minstrel and wolf rat speaking in harsh tones, but cannot sense the topic or the tone. Then a wolf rat looks up at you. I trust that you are feeling as prepared as possible, my boy. Each rite is consequential to our journey in its own respect, though these liberation rites have a more immediate effect. It's somewhat crass, however. I've gone and estimated by how much each of our companions may contribute to the outcome of our plan. Should they be liberated here? Factors such as their previous occupation, innate tendency to lead, and oratory skill contributed to my assessment. It's nothing personal, for we are all in this together. Besides, we ought to return in time if possible. Know simply that, for each one of us who goes in so doing, he or she shall raise our total chance of success. Reader, sir, this night you shall confront the essence. They have already appointed Tamitha to be liberated, should they manage to prevail. We all have faith in you, my boy. And lo, even the stars agree on this account. Well, at least we are going to listen to some good music. No. Not the professional player.
The Nightwings have returned unto the fall of Solium, at which the scribes first formed their sacred union. At stake this night is freedom and prosperity. But only for one exile who prevails in this liberation rite. Your many adversaries all did strive to earn this opportunity. 'Twas the essence which earned it. Who shall be absolved is up to all of you.
The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Then anointed one is of the essence. Come forth now, and declare yourself, and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. Tamitha swoops down from somewhere and unfastens her mask. I am known as Tamitha Tain. I mean to return to my ancestral home and promptly resume my responsibilities as flight tactician of the High Wing remnants. A long stalemate against the Commonwealth shall soon be ended. Should I and several of my sisters manage to rejoin our clan, then our vengeance shall be swift and thorough. Your quarrel with the country that cast you into exile is beneath the notice of the scribes. Tamitha saying, here you shall be judged under the stars. My quarrel with the Commonwealth is all that gave me and my sister strength enough to reach this point. The scribes ought well take heed of how my people suffer. We are not weaklings anymore, like your twisted thesis. We shall not fall in line with flightless fools and their naked attempts to subsume our heritage, our culture. Speak not again thus of the saint, or you shall be expelled, Tamitha saying. Tamitha scoffs, then returns her attention towards your side. And Nightwings, as for you, the fury we shall immediately show is nothing in comparison to the hatred growing for your Commonwealth in the mountains of the other side. She signals to her sisters to ready themselves. You seek your freedom, but there shall be nothing save for devastation should you manage to return. Why so rude? Now then, have the Nightwings reached the decision of whose behalf they shall conduct the liberation rite? Reader? I am about to tell you once more. The first companion whom you choose shall go free this very night, if you prevail. Only the enlightened may be thus anointed. Not all among you may yet be ready. The other two chosen for the triumvirate shall lend their aid. Nightwings, make your decision.
Who would you set free?
Rookie!
Rookie.
Good choice there, chum. Though if I get out of here, I don't know what you're gonna do without me.
Who shall lend him support?
Sir Gilman?
Sir Gilman.
Gilman, yeah. By this night's honor, he shall fight with all his might. Nice. And... Harp? Sure, let's get him out of here then.
It is done.
One final obstacle to overcome. Here I can soar again above your Commonwealth. Such destruction I shall rain upon it soon. But first let us dance this final time. Shut your fucking mouth already, you know.
Commence.
As the liberation rite continues, you sense Pamitha reaching out to you. Or perhaps just reaching out to anyone at all. Reader, someone, please. Let her prevail. Let her prevail. Please let her prevail. Here, this once. Why? If this thought makes me a traitor, so be it, but please let Tamitha prevail. For she is here, wrapped up in all of this because of me. Damn, the song is so cool. The bleed trails off. Pamitha remains steadfast. Her attention focused on the liberation rite. And as for Tamitha, prepare yourselves, Nightwings. As for you, Pamitha, I weigh the outcome of this night, for it shall soon ensure that I may never have to see your smirking countenance again. It's glitching part, I can't. Oh, nice. You are so fucking useless, Pamitha, you know? No, I won't let your sister win. It's, I'll do my best. Fuck. Now my sister's damn. What the book says, advance to strike formation, prevail here against this rage, no matter the cost. She's such a bitch, you know, I don't like to help her. Like, I know that wife will punish her, but still. I don't care. I'd like to free Ruki. In this regard, for the ways of Rite, Tamitha has ordered the Earth Rivalry to push further afield, adopting an even more aggressive stance for the remainder of this ride. Huh?
Such hatred spewing constantly from Tamitha, yet here in exile, she is not but taught that autumn.
How the hell?
A show of strength from the Nightwings' opponents.
Tamitha thrusts herself into the searing flame.
No.
There, no.
Sir Gilman plunges into the fire. There goes Tamitha.
From burning flame to ash.
Fuck you, Pamitha. You're a fucking useless piece.
And there it is.
Yeah, fucking useless piece of shit.
The essence proved their worth.
Mercy shown, suffer defeated, liberation Rite.
Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus the scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the essence shall be free.
Stupid harp.
Absolved of all
Banish you.
misdeeds. Return to glory in the Commonwealth. Her adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful
I'm gonna live with Sandra, you know. And damn it all, chums! I can't believe you blew it. I could have been out of here. I really thought you had it in the bag. Oh, well, that's out of my system now. So, see you back at the wagon, hey? Yeah, Ruki, say thanks to Pamitha. She's useless. Oh, well, fools. Now feeling that traditions such as this should spring forth from a culture such as yours. They ought have put me to the sword, but no. They, in their arrogance and in their smug superiority, they reason that those such as I ought to be exiled instead. Here then, we would live in penitence and learn the error of our ways. She was for once, though not with joy. Such utter nonsense. You'll pay for this, you know. And now they shall receive me open-armed, a champion forged by their precious system. Yet I shall use every waking breath to bring them all to ruin. Turns to her fellow sisters of the essence and regards them with respect. Sisters, we may not be bound by blood, but ours is a stronger bond even than that. May we soar together in the stars someday, and I swear to you the high-wing remnants shall survive. Farewell, sisters. Nah. You're gonna die there, you know. Moment later, she's gone, engulfed within the waters of the shimmer pool. Yet you hear your voice reverberate for one last time. Yeah, fuck you, Tamitha. And then back your freedom. So this was done.
Godspeed, Tamitha Thane. The 8 scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence again.
Of course. Piece of shit.
Until the turning of the stars, farewell.
Well, Tamitha, vengeful tactician in the high-wing remnants who plot the Commonwealth's ruin. I knew full well I never could give back to you the years you spent in exile, and I knew I never could regain your trust. But maybe now at least I can start to live with myself again. Though how absurd. Might have doomed the Commonwealth, the Nightwing remnants, and Tamitha alike this night. And yet, once more, all I can think of is myself. Yeah, you are going to leave this place, the last one. Need a drink? I dare you, you are going to leave this place as the last one. Mercy. After the liberation rite, you find Pamitha drinking alone. Everyone else seems to be off, doing something equivalent. You're about to leave here, but when she looks up at you. That's that then, reader darling. Mission accomplished. Is that what you wish to hear? That my loyalties have all the same rested with Tamitha? You know, it's not that simple. Besides, I think I've made plain my intentions from the start. I'm here because of her. She looks up at you then. But I'm still here because of you. Pause again for a time. I don't know the reasons why we failed at liberation rite. Were the essence simply superior to us, perhaps? They broke the rules, if you haven't noticed. But I don't wish to know. Yeah, and also you've lost your hope, that's why you couldn't do anything. And as you can probably detect here, darling, I feel no joy in this outcome. But I feel as though the part of me was liberated there, along with Tamitha. So, and I realize this might take little sense right now, but thanks. If nothing else, for being there to help me see this through. Hi Alex. Thanks for the raid, damn, I was about to finish the stream as well. Let me give you a shouty. Welcome in, Raiders. And yeah, Buck says welcome in too. And also, how was your stream, Alex? How was Doom? How was your Doom there? Finished, congrats! Congrats! Now you are ready to play the next Doom. I forgot the name, oh my god. My brain isn't braining already. Last game was on the way. Doom Eternal. Okay, I remembered that. Doom Eternal contained of 2 parts, from what I can remember. But yeah, pretty much fun. You finished the game and I've lost the season just before your raid. I've won the first season, but the second one I've lost because of this fucking harp. Because she decided to surrender during the game. So I had only 2 against 3, and then the opponent team broke the rules and moved their position closer to my base. I know. I mean that's programmed. Like I had to lose, I guess. It was programmed by developers, but still I hate this. Ah. You also tried streamer side transcoding. You mean... Wait. Oh my god. Trying to recall what the hell is that. You mean... enhanced streaming mode? That I know OBS. Ah, I see. And I guess you did get that warning like you have the latest AMD drivers. Do you really want to stream with your shitty video card? Every fucking stream the same stuff. A bit wonky. Yeah. Yeah. This is pain. I mean, I guess they are going to release that 24.11 or 24.12 already, I don't know. But yeah, I can't see any artifacts or stuff. But I don't like this warning message every time. Okay, guess let's finish this fucking dialogue with this dummy. And yeah, as I wanted, I'm gonna to finish the stream because I'm sleepy as hell. By the way, send me your inspector graph to the stream. What? You are going to explain me all that, cause I don't know. Switch inspector? What the hell is that? What the hell is Twitch inspector? Never used that. Yes. Okay, so, and I realize this may make little sense right now, but thanks, if nothing else, for being there to help me see this through. She then gestures toward you with her bottle. Drink with her. She is going through a lot and probably could use some company. It seems best to let Pamitha confront her feelings on her own. Yeah, fuck you, Pamitha. Drink a lot. I quit. To search for troubleshooting. Yeah. Never used it. To the side the bottle, Pamitha shrugs and smirks. I don't drink, Pamitha. You are such a sinner. More for me then. Yeah. More for your body. I feel so angry because of her. Nothing more needs to be said. As the hour grows very late, you excuse yourself and leave her to her thoughts. Pamitha were both conflicted in her intentions. You sense that now she is fully committed to the group. She has nothing else to strive for. Yeah. I could call her in Russian like peace. I don't know. Okay. Пизда. betrayed us like at all. You didn't like how spiky betrayeds were. They are spiky mostly cause of people that are joining to you. I saw that shit as well. Someone's joining, your bit rate is raising. Someone is leaving, your bit rate is lowering. I've noticed that before. Even like now, like after you raided. Yeah. But okay. We did what we could. With each liberation rite, we strive to advance our plan. What's the percentage? 34. A brighter future awaits at the end of our path, for now we must preserve. Oh, thanks. You're so freaking calm. We had double betrayal here, and you are so fucking calm. Freaking end. Speaking of which, reader, I take it you have seen the stars, or I should say the lack thereof. You have, or did, once more the sky is all abyssal darkness, among the liberation rite. No stars illuminate themselves to guide you further on your path. Then let us go once more to Moonlight Alcove. I've an errand I must run besides. Once we arrive, best we recover now and make our way southward at first light. Game saved, nice. Thanks. Okay, yeah, I'm really tired. Like totally exhausted, I would say. 5 hours of sleep. Sunday, my weekend, day off, and that's unfair. So I'm going to end here.